Hey, great, away you go. Have a good ride.
And we're off in what could be my last D-grade race at Nundah. It's an afternoon Criterium being run by the Hamilton Wheelers Cycling Club. Now I must apologise up front for the view. I had only picked up my Insta360 camera during the week and had not yet received any mounting systems, so the camera is literally just taped to the bottom of my bars, very securely I might add, but still just taped. So we get that pretty ugly view with the cables and my hands, but nonetheless I wanted to record and show this video to you because it was quite an interesting race and possibly my last D-grade race. It was a good race. The young ones really animated this race, as you can see at the start. Two young ones off the front, and I've slotted in behind, I think it is Joe. He's chasing him down. I'm feeling a little bit out of place here. I'm not normally so far up the front of the race. I normally tend to hang back down towards the back of the race. More of a sprinter, and what do they call the back of the race? The sprinter's lounge. I tend to hang out back there. Yeah, Joe's doing a good job on the front here, so I let him keep going and try to avoid having to do any work, like a lazy, or should I say strategic, sprinter does. Another attack by the young ones, hit us with speed. I certainly made this an interesting race. Another one goes. So yeah, no, it was good. We're working pretty hard here at over 40 kilometres per hour, which is quite fast for D-grade. The heart rate in the 170s, even though I'm not on the front. One of the young ones being brought back. Joe decides 2 laps of pulling on the front's enough. Fortunately, someone else from behind pulled through for us. Joe's straight to the front again. He's certainly eager. I'm still following behind him.
Wrecked me already. Hey? You've wrecked me already. Yeah.
Joe's worn out, pulls over to the side. I do kind of give a little pull here, but that heart rate is, I certainly don't want to do too much. Going fast enough, so the group comes through. It's still I think it is out the front. And here I'm just letting myself drop back to the rear of the group. So there's a little bit of wind on the course today. I think we've got a little bit of a headwind going up this straight here. So that'll no doubt affect the finish a little bit. So we're seeing some good speeds down the back straight. The back curves, I should say. And it tends to be a little bit slower down at the finishing straight here. Time just to back that pace up a little bit and go and catch your breath again. That's how these races tend to run. It tends to be a bit of effort for a while, followed by a bit of a recovery and another effort, and it repeats itself throughout the race. So this is a Criterium, and the formats for the Criteriums are you race for a set amount of time, after which you do 2 laps, and of course just a sprint finish on the end of that second lap. There are also prime string laps, and prime is just a lap at which there is a sprint at the end of it for a prize. There is no second or third place in primes, it's just the first place across the line on that prime lap gets a prize. down the back straight with some speed, all on a stretched out line. Some gaps starting to open up, which is a bit of a risk. It's times like this that breakaways can form. You can get stuck behind in a group and have to try and bridge across yourself. But I'm keeping an eye on it, but I'm just sitting behind the lady in front of me, and I think it'll come back together with the game. So we're hearing the calls to stay right because there are 2 racers on the track at a time. And we're about to be passed by the faster B-grade riders who will overtake on the outside. So the 2 grades do have to keep apart. They're not allowed to draft off each other. There is a huge temptation when a faster grade passes to kind of get behind them a little bit and try and get a little bit of extra draft and then a little bit of extra speed. So we just had the whistle blown as we cross the start-finish line, and that's indicative that this is a prime lap. So this will be a faster lap with some of the field sprinting at the end to actually try and win that prime. Primes are a risky time because often brakes will go just straight away after them.
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm choosing not to participate in this prime. I'm just sitting in the line and likes to feel the keener riders go for it. So I mentioned a bit of brakes going just after a prime earlier, and that's exactly what's happened here. There's some young ones, and maybe Joe, one of the older guys, have gone off the front. Getting a bit worried about the gaps opening up too. There's some fairly significant gaps there, but still choosing just to sit in the draft for the time being and see what happens. Wanting to put in a really hard effort to pull them back now. That looks like Stu's doing a bit of work in the front there. moving along pretty quickly here for a D-grade race. 40k's, anything around there or over is pretty quick. So still Stu on the front, trying to pull back those guys, maybe girls, that are out the front. That's a bit around the halfway mark currently, maybe a touch over. There's one positive about this terrible positioning of my camera for this race is that you can see what's going on in the cockpit. You can see that I'm down in the drops at the moment. I spent most of the race up in the hoods, but now and then spent a bit of time in the drops. Slightly more aero, but slightly more tiring position to maintain for a long period of time. Is splitting up a little bit here, but with a high risk scenario again, but for now I'll just stay in the draft. The only young ones hits us from the left there to bridge over to him, but I think we'll manage to follow also. That's the whole group back together again now, so the chase is over. There's a bit of a recovery period of time. People get their breath back. commercially lap, and B drove turn past us again.
Thought there was one green.
Well, looks like we've got two greens this race, not the one that I thought we had. couple more off the front again. A couple of young ones, I think it is. They really did animate this race. Considering we're getting towards the pointy end, the chase is on in earnest. Looks like that might be Joe again on the front, doing what he does well, chasing breakaways. What you're seeing here is a rare example of me giving a good solid pull. I've got down low, got down arrow, into the wind, and giving a good solid pull up straight. It's enough to bring us back to those two girls out the front. I expect that being slowing a bit anyway, but I have no interest in staying on the front now. Base drops right off. Here we go again. That's the too late to go board out. That's why it's been a slow trip down the finishing straight. No one wanting to expend all their energy. It's 2 laps to go. Except here goes Joe. He's willing to have a go. I have an interesting little interaction with the discussion with this guy beside me.
Oh, you can, mate. Here we go.
Alright, well, where's that go?
As usual, one of the young ones that hits hard and makes the bridge. was the bell. That means we're on the last lap. I'm in fairly good position here, up near the front. Perhaps slightly closer to the front than I would need to be, want to be, but yeah, it's a good position to be.
On your side.
Quick trip down the back straight. I think it's a quicker trip down here than it was up to the finishing straight to the finish line. I guess the wind plays a part of that. I like where I am now. This is a good position to be in. Sprint will open up in a second.
Alright.
Well, it was a clear winner, but there was a bunch of us pretty soon after that, so it was a good close finish there. If anything, I should have gone a little bit earlier. I tend to have a bit of a long sprint. I'm not a super powerful sprinter, but I do have a decent long sprint, so I should have gone a bit earlier, I think. I was neck and neck, I think, with the young girl right on the left side of the track. I think I was just behind her coming in for 5th. This is footage from Mark. It was near the finish line. That was me closest to the camera. Yeah, so yeah, that was a pretty close finish. I thought it was a very good, enjoyable race. Congrats to Chris. He was first, followed by Stu and Scott. So just under 26 kilometres, lapse time of 42 and a half minutes, average speed about 36 kilometres per hour.
You're my round and a half.